and welcome to Straightforward. We are so very proud today to have one of the amazing young people from the village, a Carver High graduate.
Proud graduate.
Proud, as well as myself and all of my siblings, but who has left Carver High, gone to the next level, and has already started his career as a legendary educator, the one and only Mr. K.
Hey, Ms. Strode. Thank you for the opportunity. I appreciate it.
No, I have really been watching you, and the funny thing is, of course, you were at Carver, and then you were working at Chick-fil-A.
Yes, ma'am.
In Midland.
Yes, ma'am.
And I have gone through the drive-through, and you were always so professional and everything as this young man. And then later, as I followed you on social media, to see that you had finished college.
Yes, ma'am.
And you selected to continue your family's legacy
yes, ma'am.
In education.
Yes, ma'am, indeed.
Now, I just want to say, when we graduate from Carver, we just excellent.
Come on now, you know.
We are excellent, and we expect excellence from the rest of our alums.
Yes, ma'am.
We can agree on that.
That's a fact.
Absolutely. And so both of your parents worked in education.
Yes, ma'am.
And so you really didn't have a choice about going further beyond Carver. Okay, so share with our viewers that might not know the wonderful Kennebrew family.
Yes, ma'am.
A little about your dad. We know he's moved from work to reward, and then the work your mom did.
Okay.
And then how we got to Mr. K, the favorite teacher. The kids love Mr. K.
They do, and I love them too.
Oh, yeah.
To be honest, my dad, he passed away in '96, and so with his legacy, he was known for being a coach.
Okay.
But he wanted to go beyond coaching. So he was up under the legendary Wallace Davis tree of coaching, but he wanted to do more. And so, but at the time of his passing, he was assistant principal at Kendrick High School in '96.
Oh, he was the assistant principal at Kendrick.
Yes, ma'am, he was. At that time, he had a specialist degree, so he had one more step to get his doctorate. And then my mom, she was a speech pathologist.
Speech pathologist?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that's an unusual field.
It is, because the thing when it comes to my mom, it's all about how you speak, and she likes people to speak eloquently. So if I don't speak accurately, she get on me.
So she's probably going to critique you with this one.
Yeah, she going to critique me. And I'm like, Mom, how did I do? She was like, you probably could have said this correctly, or you could have slowed down. But thank you to my mom, and being able to witness her and the lives she changed on the South Side.
Right.
During the years at either Cedar Road, Muskogee,
Cedar Road and
Acre.
Muskogee. Yeah, those are some of the communities where our children have some social and economic challenges.
Yes, ma'am.
And so she worked in those areas.
Yes, ma'am. All her years.
Oh, yeah. So she really made a difference.
She did. Everybody know Mrs. Kennebrew was always sweet, smelled well, dressed well, had her nails done.
That's where you got it from.
Yeah. I give it to my mama.
Yeah.
But literally, the impact she made was just tremendous. And to the point is, when we go out in public and she sees students that are grown with their children, they're able to say, hey, this is my teacher when I was your age.
Right.
And they still remember my mom and how she taught them and how she loved them, but also how she was a supportive person.
Right. She believed in them.
Exactly. And that's the key.
It is the key. And I just admire her for wanting to work.
Yes, ma'am.
On the South Side.
Yes, ma'am.
Where a lot of our children come from social and economic challenge environments.
Indeed.
Yeah, and they can be successful too.
Exactly.
And so that's why when they see her, they have love, honor, and respect for her.
Exactly.
Okay, so then you decided, well, I don't have a choice. I got to go to college.
Indeed.
That's without saying.
Yes, ma'am.
That's without saying. And you decided you just go further and become an educator.
Exactly. I give credit to my bishop, my former bishop, Ann L. Hartman. She told me to start running for my purpose.
Really?
And so it was during the church service, and I was just like, start running, because she always saw me with kids. And so I just said, yes, ma'am. And I answered the call. My mom, when I told her, she was like, what do you want? You want something? I was like, no, I'm going to be a teacher. But I saw the battles that she dealt with.
Right.
But I also saw the rewards of seeing the students be successful. So it was like a catch-22. Yes, the kids have tough upbringings, but when you apply love, support, and you're firm with them, but you're honest, the outcome is not just what you get in 9 months, it's what you get in a lifetime.
I love that. See, you're so young to have, as we say, old people wisdom.
I definitely do.
You do. I follow you on social media. I see the work that you're doing with your children in the classroom.
Yes, ma'am.
I see those that you have taught and they have gone on to the next grade and they want to come by and show you their success.
Yes, ma'am.
And you're cheering them on and you're saying every beginning school year, these are my children. And I'm like, I ain't got a lot of kids.
I sure do.
I didn't realize you have been teaching so long
Yes,
now.
ma'am.
It seems like time just really moved quickly.
It definitely does.
And then even with inviting people to your church, you're like, these are the people I invited this week to church. See, you didn't know I knew all of that.
I didn't
so
know
I was
that.
like, no. So, but what you learned from your parents is that, and then your faith leader, it is the total child.
Yes, ma'am.
We got to work on all of it.
Yes, ma'am.
Because a lot of the things that they bring with them are challenges that could stand in the way of them being successful.
Yes, ma'am.
And so you said you believe in being firm.
Yes, ma'am.
You're going to show them love, support. Y'all going to handle business.
Exactly.
And you believe in them.
Can't stop, won't stop. That's our mentality.
All right. Can't
Yes, ma'am.
stop, won't stop. That sounds like King Combs.
A little
Yes.
something like that.
Yeah, no. And so how many children, where do you teach? And how many children do you have in your class?
I teach at Georgetown Elementary, and this is my first year teaching 4th grade. So I teach approximately 70 kids each day.
Really?
I used to do self-contained as a 3rd grade teacher,
Right.
where I would have between 23 to 25 students.
Right.
But this year, God saw fit to move me up to 4th grade, and so now I only teach 4th grade math.
4th grade math.
Exactly.
Ooh, Lord. Do you think I would pass?
Good. I'm a good teacher.
You're a good teacher.
Yes,
You can
ma'am.
teach anybody.
I sure can.
I believe you. I believe you. Because the math, and it's really different now from the
is.
math that we had.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
know, because that was a long time ago when I was at Carver.
Yes, ma'am.
And going through Carver Elementary.
Okay.
So that's a different kind of math.
I understand.
So, but you're teaching math every day. So we got an African American male
Yes, ma'am.
teaching math.
Yes, ma'am.
That's blazing a trail.
It is.
It is, because this is not normal for young, brilliant people.
Yes, ma'am.
You could be working at some big tech company. If you can teach math, you could be working somewhere making a 6-digit salary.
Yes, ma'am.
But you chose education.
I tell people this with education. They always say teachers don't get paid their due diligence, and it's true. But when it comes to teaching, like my bishop said, teaching is a ministry. And so it goes beyond the dollars. If you do anything just for the dollars and you don't have no passion or no true purpose, you do anything for the money. And so with teaching, my payment is not just my check, but also seeing my kids be successful 10 years from now.
See.
Whether they be graduates of high school, they go to the military, wherever they are, me seeing them be successful as young men and young women in the community, that's my payment.
See, and so that means you grounded. No, really it is, because everything is not about money.
Yes, ma'am.
It isn't. And so you understand what your purpose and the mission is.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so what we're going to do is go to our first break to our sponsors, and we'll be right back.
Yes, ma'am.
We'll be right back after word from
Thank
some
you.
of our sponsors.
Straightforward is brought to you by State Senator Ed Harbison, serving the citizens of Georgia's 15th Senatorial District and on the front lines for veterans every day. Progressive Funeral Home, family owned and operated since 1952. The George Ford legacy of high standards continues today in the compassionate and professional services provided, a touch of dignity for those who care. Progressive Funeral Home, 4235 St. Mary's Road, trusted by generations. Whole Patient Healthcare. Dr. Jada Rimes-Bacote is board certified in family medicine. She believes the best patient care includes practical, individualized lifestyle changes. Located at 1338 13th Avenue, Columbus, 706-641-2080, or visit wholepatienthealthcare.com. The Framing Factory and Art Gallery for professional framing and decorative art, located in Lake Bottom, 1325 17th Street, or call 706-324-3823.
And welcome back to Straightforward. I am enjoying this wonderful, wonderful visit with the amazing educator, Mr. K.
Thank you.
Mr. K, all of the people on the hill on A Street, we just proud.
I appreciate
There are
it.
just no words for me to express the joy in my heart to hear the wisdom to understand that you are a grounded young African American educator.
Yes, ma'am.
And a math teacher on top of that.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm telling you, you know, I always tease about it, but math was my challenge
I understand.
when I was at Albany State.
Yes, ma'am.
And I did graduate with honors, and I was on the dean's list.
Yes, ma'am.
And I did well. But if you didn't take the numbers and put it in terms of money, I struggle with it.
Understandable.
See, all of that other thing, you know, all of that other stuff
Yes,
with the
ma'am.
alphabets, I struggle with that.
Yes, ma'am.
But if you could put it in dollars and cents,
It makes
I had
sense.
it.
I understand that for sure.
So just to hear that you're teaching 70 students math
Yes,
every
ma'am.
day.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I mean, really. But everything we do now, when they train us up on the hill on 8th Street, they expect excellence.
I'm trying to
And
tell
then
you.
you're continuing the legacy.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So you were on Kelly Clarkson,
Yes, ma'am.
who also appears on this same NBC
Yes, ma'am.
network. And I was so excited. I happened upon the show. I had not heard that you were going to be on the show.
Yes, ma'am.
And there you were, and she was excited, and your kids, and you had taken up this personal mission.
Yes, ma'am.
And you shared with me in the break that your faith leader said to you, you're going to be pruned and stretched. Share with our viewers what it's going to look like this year.
Well, this year, go back to my bishop. For the banner is Grace to Grow. So my bishop is Bishop Michael Grant at Faith Worship Center International. And so literally, God can often give us the vision, but he doesn't show the process, because the process, if he give us that first, we may abandon the vision. So the process takes time. It takes work.
Yes, Lord, this is my 12th season, and the process takes time.
It does take time.
And it's a challenge sometimes.
It is.
And it's not as glamorous as people think. It's
Yes,
really
ma'am.
work.
Yes, ma'am.
All they see is the final product. They don't see all of the blood, sweat, and tears that go before.
Yes, ma'am.
And so that's what when you came up with that concept
Yes,
for
ma'am.
what you wanted to do for your children.
Yes, ma'am.
And so now he said he's going to stretch you.
And so with me being stretched, typically I only bless my homeroom, and there's nothing against other kids, but of course other kids do get blessed. But my main focus is my main group of kids.
And you were blessing them with what?
Sneakers.
Sneakers.
I love
and
shoes.
I know you do. You have a whole wardrobe of sneakers
I definitely
that
do.
match every outfit.
Yes, ma'am, I
Every
do.
hat. I watch you on social
Details.
media. I mean, it's just too color coordinated to the T. And so sneakers are very expensive for people that know that. And
Yes,
so
ma'am.
you started just doing that on your own.
Yes, ma'am. Myself, one of my friends, Sean Taylor, he had texted me one morning and said, "Hey, bro, I had a dream about you." So I'm like, "What was the dream?" He said, "God wants you to bless them kids with sneakers." He said, "You're going to be teacher of the year," just speaking into my life.
Right.
So I said, "Okay." So God gave me the vision of saying, kids get candy and stuff like that,
Right.
but that wears out the while. Make them work for something that's more worth it.
Right.
And for some kids, getting a pair of Jordans, for others may not mean a lot to them, but for some that never experienced it,
Absolutely.
it means a lot.
Yes.
And so I tell my kids, you get what you put in. So if you earn something, I reward you for it. And so this year, God said, no, you're not just going to do your homeroom. We're going to extend it to the whole 4th grade.
The entire 4th grade.
Exactly.
So we're moving from this to this. That's a real stretch.
Exactly.
And so you have taken up that charge.
Yes, ma'am.
You didn't have a choice.
No, because when God gives you something, it's like,
You
okay,
gotta
God.
do it.
But he gives it to you because he knows you're capable. He knows what you're prepared for. He knows the thing is you can handle the challenge at the hand. And so literally, the kids work for what they get. And so with this year,
What is required when you
what's
say they got to
required?
work for it? I want
Work
our
for it.
viewers to know
Okay.
what that means.
It's not about making straight A's, because everybody's not making straight A's.
Exactly.
But it's about effort. The big
Doing
thing
your
is the
best.
effort. Doing your best, your character, and your attitude and respect.
All right, say that again.
Character, attitude, effort, respect.
All right. See, and that, if they do that,
Yes,
and
ma'am.
they're doing their best,
Yes, ma'am.
because everybody will not be an A student. And sometimes being a straight A student and you don't have the right attitude, that's not good either.
No, because that means your character's off.
Exactly.
And I
so
can't
we
run
got
with
it. You can't run with that. Okay. See, Mr. K say he's not running with that because see, they trained us at Carver.
Exactly.
You got to deal with the whole child.
Yes, ma'am. Exactly.
So if a child is a C student, but they got good character, they doing their absolute best, they're respectful and all of that, then
They get rewarded.
they get rewarded.
Yes, ma'am.
And the reward is the sneakers.
Yes, ma'am.
And
Amongst
that-
other things.
Among other things.
So they get to make a list. My homeroom, they made a list of 5 items. Now I tell them, I say, I'm not your dad. So don't put no PS5, no iPhone, no AirPods. Like, Miss K's not rich, but the blessing of it is it's community
Right.
and kingdom. And so literally God allows me to have people that donate. And like I tell them, I give credit to everybody.
Yes.
Anybody that donates, I don't care if it's $10. I
gonna
put your
give them-
name, give
Exactly.
you credit, because it's not about me, it's about we. And that's the thing for Muscogee County.
Yes.
We embody the we
Right.
statement. And so it's about the whole unit. It's not just about me and everybody.
And you're
That's it.
trying to get your name in lights and get
Yeah.
a photo out.
I can care less about that.
Right.
I don't care for
Well, it
that.
shows.
Thank you.
It shows.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. And so they put 5 things on the list, but Mr. K said we're not doing the PF, those expensive games. They are very expensive.
Yeah, they are.
We're not doing iPhones. That's like buying a used car, because the car I drove to Albany State cost $300.
Okay.
So, so we're not doing that.
No, ma'am.
But you let them make a wish list.
Yes, ma'am.
5 things.
Yes, ma'am.
And then you look at it based on the monies that you raise and then your own donations, and you decide how you're going to bless them.
Yes, ma'am.
That's amazing.
Yes, ma'am.
And this year, not just your class, we're going to do the whole 4th grade.
Exactly. The whole 4th grade.
Woo! You got to walk it out.
Stay tuned.
Oh, I believe you can do it.
Thank
No,
you.
because I watch you.
Yes, ma'am.
I watch, and you're very deliberate.
Yes, ma'am.
Your children, even the ones that leave you, and when you see them the next school year, and there all these kids on your page, and whoever's playing football, you at the game like that, because,
Exactly.
and that's what I like and admire. A lot of those students might not have someone to show up for them.
Exactly.
But they know Mr. K gonna show
I'm
up.
coming.
Oh, yeah.
My pull-up game's strong.
Yeah, exactly. And
Exactly.
they know that. And
Exactly.
see, I've seen that.
Yes, ma'am.
I've seen that. And that's the thing I really wanted you to come and share, because I wanted other young people to see you, and particularly African American males, because sometimes the media don't portray
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. K.
Yes, ma'am.
I want people to see Mr. K.
Thank you for
Because
that.
see, Mr. K is the total package.
I appreciate
now,
it.
I don't know if the women know this, but they can ask Miss Strode, ask her own girl. Mr. K guy, I mean, you grounded.
Thank you. I
You got a
appreciate it.
faith walk.
Yes, ma'am.
You are solid in your career,
Yes,
your
ma'am.
character,
Yes, ma'am.
respect, all of that. Smell good, looking good, always matching. I'm just trying to help them out there behind the
Shout out
curtain.
to
I'm
my
just-
people.
I'm telling you.
I appreciate
yeah.
it.
So, I mean, really, you're an excellent role model, and
Thank
I
you.
sincerely mean that.
Yes, ma'am.
So what we're going to do is go to our final break to our sponsors, and we'll be right back.
Yes, ma'am.
We'll be
Thank
right
you.
back after word from some of our sponsors.
Columbus Pediatrics GA, working together to build lifelong relationships between our staff and patients by consistently providing compassion, excellence, and value with 2 locations. The Old Town office at 3580 Massey Lane, Suite F, 706-596-8667. The Midtown office, 1900 11th Avenue, Suite A, 706-323-3400, ColumbusPediatricsGA.com. Barbara's Cleaning Service, a 5-star commercial service with satisfied customers in Georgia and South Carolina, built on the principle that every detail matters. Barbara's Cleaning Service, a new season building a family legacy. The Miley Agency, Gerald Miley and his team can assist you in every aspect of your insurance needs. Call today for your free quote at 706-996-2045 or visit themiley.agency.com. New Horizons Behavioral Health, building better lives in the Chattahoochee Valley, providing services to persons with mental illness, developmental disabilities, and addictive diseases. Located in the Health and Human Services Building, 2100 Comer Avenue, Columbus, or call 706-596-5500.
And welcome back to Straightforward. This is just a wonderful visit I'm having with Mr. K, just the perfect example of excellence from the Carver High School on 8th Street, continuing the legacy of his amazing dad, his magnificent mother. He has continued in the role of being an awesome educator, changing lives, helping the children, many of which would not have a cheerleader if they didn't have Mr. K. And I want to thank you for standing in the gap.
It's
I
my
know
pleasure.
you have excellent faith leaders,
Yes, ma'am.
in addition to a strong village.
Yes, ma'am.
You were sharing with me that Dr. Forte kind of went full circle.
Yes, ma'am.
With your dad and then you and from the village.
Yes, ma'am.
See, the village is something else.
It pays off in the
It
end.
does pay. It pays off. And so to be able to have worked under Dr. Forte.
Yes, ma'am.
Your first year?
Yes, ma'am. That was my first principal. He is the one that gave me my shot. I initially started doing first grade. After that year, he was like, well, we're gonna bump you to third. So I was like, I don't want to go to third. But he was like if
you can do it.
He's like, you can stay in first, but you wouldn't be able to be here because of the numbers. So during my time, I looked at it, he was like, but third grade, it'll be good for you. It's a testing grade. That's why I was more so nervous. But literally, he all get on me. So that's where
you have to get those annual tests, and the kids have to
show performance and show growth. Okay. And so he told me, he said, look, bro, I trust you. So every time he see me, he said, remember you didn't want to go? And I'm like, yes, sir. He was like, but did it pay off? And so that's the key of having somebody believe in you. But also, Dr. Stephon Lawrence at Aaron Cole Middle School, when I was a junior in high school, it was his first year teaching at Carver. And seeing him transcend and be a coach, be a teacher, but now being in leadership. And anytime I need to talk to him or call him, I can drive to Aaron Cone and we may talk for 2 or 3 hours. He's always teaching me something, whether it's leadership, whether it's professionalism, whether it's how to teach, or whether it's just how to be a leader. He gives me a game plan and he'll give me like a trivia. So I learn something and then he'll ask me a question. He said, all right, now I'm gonna give you these 2 schools. What do you see the difference is? And he breaks down things for me to understand. So when I get to those meetings, I understand what's taking place rather than just be on the outside looking in.
Isn't that
and I appreciate
amazing?
that.
But you took the effort to find someone.
Yes, ma'am.
And that's what's important. And then, you know, my frustration is, and of course in my other life I was a social worker. That was what as my dad would say, my real job was.
Yes, ma'am.
But some people don't want to hear from the more seasoned people. That's a blessing.
It is.
If you have a seasoned person in your field of expertise, learn from them. You don't have to reinvent everything.
My uncle says it best, which is my dad's brother, also my father figure, Andre Kennebrew. Also, I graduated Carver High School, who was a quarterback. The Carver High School. He gave me a phrase. He said, nephew, you don't get old with your age. You get old when you stop learning.
Okay.
And so I've stuck with that. It doesn't matter how old I get, I'm still willing to learn something new and add it to what I already know and build upon that.
And that doesn't mean that you're not smart or whatever, but there are some people where the ego gets in the way of them being able to learn.
Indeed.
And I always want to learn, and I tell people this, you can learn from a person that's standing on the corner.
You sure can.
Because just because they're on the corner, you don't know
that story.
The path, exactly. You don't know the path they took to get to the corner.
Yes, ma'am.
And so you can learn and be willing to learn.
Yes, ma'am.
And then your attitude really makes a difference with your altitude.
It sure does.
Because you can be brilliant and smart, but if you got the wrong disposition, then it will close doors.
It sure will.
You know. But you and your humbleness, your passion, your willingness, they is gonna kick the door in for you.
God gonna do that.
I know.
Yes,
you're gonna have the right people there.
Yes, ma'am.
They're just gonna swing it open.
Yes, ma'am.
Right, because you're focused and you understand. So you were nominated from your school as Teacher of the Year.
Yes, ma'am. In 2023.
2023.
Yes,
you
ma'am.
haven't even been teaching 10 years yet.
No,
that
ma'am.
means you're doing excellent work.
I'm trying
you
my
didn't
best.
have to win, you know, the district or the state.
Yes, ma'am.
But to just even be a part of the group.
Yes, ma'am.
I was very impressed with that.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, and so at your school, at Georgetown, you represented Georgetown.
Yes, ma'am.
In Muskogee County.
Yes, ma'am.
For Teacher of the Year.
Yes, ma'am.
2023. And I know your mom was just delighted.
She cried. She told me when I was 3 years old that I gave her a phrase. She said, Mama, I'm gonna make you proud. And so every obstacle that came our way, we always battled through faith. And literally just seeing her, I call my mom a warrior. Her strength, she never showcases
she's
that
humble.
she's going through. She is.
Humble in her gift.
She is.
A great woman,
Yes, ma'am.
but very humble. I
Yes,
watch
ma'am.
her on social media too.
Yes, ma'am.
She's not a flamethrower. Look at me, look at me.
She
That's
don't care
not
for
how
that.
she rolls.
She keep it real low key, real casual.
Very kind.
But seeing how she handles business, literally how she handles her career, how she handles life in general. My mom is a person you can call. She'll pray for you. She'll love on you. She can tell you like it is.
Straight.
But she's straightforward.
Honest. Yeah.
Straightforward.
Yeah, that's right.
But that's just my mom, and so for that, I always appreciate her. Like today is my grandmother's birthday.
Really?
Which is my mom's mom. And so this today is a blessing to be here and represent my grandma.
Exactly.
So I'm a
and your
blessing.
grandmother to see you.
Yes, ma'am.
Being such a great professional.
Yes, ma'am.
And really making a difference in the lives of children. And you said something in our first segment. You know, you chose this path because it wasn't just for the money. It's because the payoff is seeing how successful they are.
Yes, ma'am.
And of course, being a person of faith, you know, the song, if I can help somebody along the way,
Yes, ma'am.
then my living has not been in vain. And so all of your babies,
Yes, ma'am.
when it's graduation, I want you to hold yourself together.
I be telling them, I said, I try not to cry,
for you to get
but they
dismissed.
mine though, and I'm proud.
Well, you know the rule, because you work in the district. When your children graduate, you got to hold it in, Mr. K.
But I gotta let it out when they get out their door though.
Okay, when they get outside,
Yes,
you're going to
ma'am.
do your thing.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so how can the community help you with, Lord, stretching, not just with your class? We're going to do gifts for all of the fourth graders at Georgetown.
Yes, ma'am.
How can our viewers help you?
Anything is a blessing.
From $5 to
anything.
$5 million.
Yes, ma'am. I don't even look at the dollar amount. I even tell people this, even if it's not just for my class, just be a blessing to somebody in the community.
Yes.
It doesn't just have to be my school. Literally,
Right.
I think oftentimes people subject that it has to be a specific school in this class.
Right.
But if you have the opportunity to bless either your students or their children's class, just do
Okay.
that. Be nice. If it takes nothing to be kind,
Right.
be generous, be sweet. And oftentimes I think people get it to the point where they think, well, why? It's like, why do I have to do it? Well, God blesses us with life.
Right,
He blesses us with love.
right.
He blesses us with understanding through His grace and through His mercy, which is His strength. So why not do it for other people when you have the opportunity? It's a blessing to be a blessing. And like my bishop tells us, our motto and our phrase is living for God, sharing our faith. So share it with somebody.
All right.
Bless somebody else.
I like
That's how I look at it.
And that's what you're doing every day at Georgetown
Yes, ma'am.
Elementary.
Yes, ma'am.
And we're at 7 years.
Yes, ma'am.
And we're going to get at least 47 more out of you.
We're going to see, God willing, we're going to make it do what it do. But honestly, I'm thankful for the opportunity, the position. And I give everything to God. I don't really look at it 5 years from now.
Right.
It's a daily process.
And it's whatever His path is for
Yes,
you.
ma'am, indeed.
Well, you're walking it in excellence.
Thank you.
I'm very proud as a Carver alum.
I greatly appreciate
I'm
it.
expecting greater and greater and greater, and I know that you'll get it done.
Yes, ma'am, I thank
All right.
you.
Well, thank you so much, and we'll do this again.
We sure will.
All right. This has been straightforward. If you don't stand for something, you will fall for anything.
That's a fact.
Until next time, be blessed.
What up, world? What's up, Columbus? Be sure to tune in every Sunday, Straightforward with Gloria Strode, right here on NBC 38.